All right, ladies, your butt has to be in the seat to win the on-time drawing. Are you ready? Okay, we're going to pick one of these out. Now, what you're winning is this fantabulous Clip It. And you are going to love the Clip It. We're going to talk all about how awesome this Clip It is today. It's going to change your life. You can take a long necklace and make it short. It's just fabulous. So it's always better to get something free, right? So we are going to get Robin! So there you go. We're going to learn about that in just a minute. But before we get started talking about the jewelry, I have to thank my lovely hostess. So Jen, thank you for opening up your beautiful home to everybody. Can we give her a round of applause? Now I have a special little gift for you. This is a hostess exclusive bracelet. The only way you can get this is by being a hostess. You cannot buy it. And it's got some charms on it. It's got a crown, which is actually Premier's symbol for our royal way of service. But for you, it means you are queen for the day. So make sure you tell your husband that. Now, we've also got a heart, because people are the heart of our business, so that represents all of your friends that came today. A ring for the bling, and then set apart from everything else is a cross, because Premier was founded 30 years ago to fund missions. And at the end of every month, we've given part of the profit to charitable organizations or missions around the world. And so Jesus is always at the center of our business. So here you go. Isn't that cute? Now also, you have your very own special order form. It's extra long because you're going to get extra stuff. And everything you put on here is going to be free or half price. Do you love that? Now, on here already, you got $100 in sales before I arrived, so you've already earned this $50 gift card. Isn't that awesome? Now, yeah, I know. Now, you can earn another one still if 3 of your friends decide they want to do this too. So I'm going to give you this for now, and we can play with this later. So there you go. And Jen did her homework. I'm a former teacher, so I love to give homework. I'm actually going to give you all a homework assignment. If you choose to do it, you are going to get rewarded as well with a fun prize. But Jen did her homework. She watched a video that I made all about Premier. And since she watched that, she gets this jewelry organizer. So we are going to fill that jewelry organizer with free jewelry today. So isn't that exciting? Now, Jen has to work for all of her goodies, right? She's going to help me out. So what she is going to do is she is going to hand out all of these Diva dollars, okay? So this bag is full of Diva dollars. Here's extras if you need it. So here you go, babe. Now, she's my partner in crime, and she's going to hand out these Diva dollars. If you love something that I say or something that I show, I want you to yell out, love it, okay? Now, whoever is the first or perhaps the loudest, or perhaps just the one Jen really likes, you're going to get a Diva dollar. And whoever gets the most Diva dollars is going to get a prize from my Diva bag. Okay, so you get a prize. So you want to get the most Diva dollars. Alrighty, so now to make sure Jen loves you, we're going to play a little game. And I'm going to show you a letter, and you have to yell out a compliment about Jen. Okay, that starts with that letter. And we're going to have 3 people shout out a compliment. So the first 3 people, Jen, you're going to have to put all that stuff down, girl, and get on your feet because you're going to help me, are going to get a Diva dollar, okay? So hopefully you can butter her up and then say love it, because it's really entertaining to watch her zigzag across the room and work for her free jewelry. Okay, so let's keep her busy with all of the love it's. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to start with the very first letter today. Is L.
Love it.
Oh, lovely. She said I love it. 2 more compliments. Luscious. Ooh, luscious. One more.
Lovable.
Lovable. Very good. All right. So for the L, before you guys start going crazy with all your love-its, telling me why you love all the jewelry, I'm going to tell you why I love it.
Love it.
Okay? Love it. Very good. This is my Love It bag, and I want to tell you a little bit about why I love what I do. I love Premier Designs. I've been selling Premier for 8 years, and it's radically changed my life.
Love it.
Thank you. Before I sold Premier, I was a 7th grade American history teacher for 8 years, and then I was a stay-at-home mom for 5. And at that point, we were just in a very difficult financial situation where we just didn't have enough money to meet our budget. I'm sure many women that have been stay-at-home moms understand that situation. And I've been babysitting 2 days a week to make $500 a month. And I kind of reached that breaking point. I wanted to do something else. Premier walked into my life and it was the perfect answer. Now, one might look at me today and say, well, of course, you're stylish. You have cute hair. You wear all that jewelry. You even have the badge. But when I started selling jewelry, I didn't look like this at all. So I want to pass around a couple of pictures. This picture is me right after I had my twins, right when I quit teaching. And I pass this around because we're going to talk a little bit about fashion. And I just want you to notice how this jacket is too big on me. It's frumpy. My hair's all pulled up. It's just not a flattering look. And then this is right before I started to sell the jewelry. And I didn't wear any jewelry. I didn't understand fashion. I didn't look like this jewelry lady, and I really didn't have any confidence at all. Now, I do have one piece of jewelry on. It's a Power Rangers watch. Be jealous. Okay, so there we go. You can check those pictures out. Now, Premier came into my life, and things radically changed. One of the reasons I love Premier are my kiddos. Okay, so my kids are now, my twins are 13, and my little one is 10. And because of Premier, I was able to homeschool them for 4 years. I was able to pay for private school. I was able to take them to Disney. I was able to pay for braces. So, you know, they have really gone on the journey of me being a stay-at-home working mom, and they've loved it. And they've learned a lot of lessons along the way. Now, I told you that I really didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do a jewelry show. And thank goodness, at that very first training that I ever went to, I learned how to do a jewelry show. So one of the things I love about Premier is the support.
Love it.
Love that. So lots of training, lots of support. I love that even though my littlest one was a toddler, my other two were 5, I was able to do this because I could set my own schedule. So around my husband's work schedule, around my kids' school schedule, I can set my own time when I work as little or as much as I want. So I love that. The thing that really attracted me to Premier, though, was this, ladies. Okay?
Love it.
Woo. I love that we make 50% of everything we sell. 50%. Think about that for a second. Now, that means that if I have a $600 show, which is pretty typical for me, I make $100, $200, $300. I'm paid that night immediately, and I can use that for my budget. So this is the kind of cash that I expect to make every time I go out and do a jewelry show. And I do 5 jewelry shows a month. That's it. Okay? There are a lot of women in Premier that just do 1 or 2. Some do 10. I do 5. We can do whatever we want because there are no quotas. One of the first things that I did was within 2 years, we were able to sell our little Smurf house and buy the house that we're in now, so I love that. And we had been a 1-car family for an entire year, so we were able to buy my husband a car, which 8 years later is still driving. So it's held up well. You know, one of the things that's really great, and I didn't even know that I needed, was this. Not the charm bracelet. Of course, I love the charm bracelet, but what it represents, because this is recognition. And in Premier, they recognize me all the time for every little thing that I do well. And they give me free jewelry. Each one of these charms represents free jewelry. It represents trips that I've earned for free for myself and my family. It's just been a wonderful experience, and I didn't know that I would love that so much. But the thing that I love the most, my husband will tell you, is the best thing about Premier is this. That I now finally see myself through the glasses that God always intended me to see myself through. So Premier has worked to heal my low self-esteem and given me confidence because I stepped out and did something I was a little afraid to do. So I absolutely love Premier. Now, if you look in your folders, there is a paper that says, "We love Premier." So if you would pull that out for me. On the back, it shows you my very first shows, 10 of them. And you can see how quickly I made money, crazy money, doing those shows, and how much free jewelry my hostesses got. That was the girl in the picture, the girl that didn't know fashion, the girl that didn't wear jewelry, the girl that barely knew what she was doing. That's the money that I made. Now on the front side is a video that I would love for you to watch. Jen did her homework and she did not die. She survived. She watched it's a little bit more than 15-minute video. If you watch it, then you are going to get a free Clip It, which is what Robin already earned, okay? So you can get a free Clip It from me. You can let me know at checkout if you're gonna watch that video, and we'll set up a time to let me know what you think of the video before we close the show. And as long as we communicate before we close the show on Tuesday, then we will get you that free Clip It. All right, ladies, we're going to get back to our compliments. If you're ready, compliments about Jen. The next one is P.
Pretty. Precious.
Oh, pretty and precious.
Perky.
And perky. All right. Now, P is for Premier. Okay, so I want to tell you a couple quick things about Premier. We have been around for 30 years.
Love it.
We are a debt-free company.
Love it.
Okay? We're based in Dallas, Texas. Our emphasis is on service and quality. We're a company built on biblical principles, and what we sell is high fashion or boutique jewelry without that high price ticket, okay? So, all right, G. Gorgeous from Mom. We love that. Huh?
Gregarious.
Gregarious. What else?
Gorgeous.
We got gorgeous. We got to have another one.
Graceful.
Graceful. Very good. Now, G stands for what? Our jewelry has a great blank if it breaks.
Guarantee.
Robin got it. Very good. This is our guarantee. Now, what sets us apart about our guarantee is that we are a wonderful company that stands behind its product. Now, if something goes wrong and it's a manufacturing defect, Premier is going to give you a new one. We don't fix it, we give you a new one. In the first 60 days, it's totally free. After that, it's just $5 to cover shipping and handling. Now, what is a manufacturing defect? That is when something goes wrong with the way that the jewelry was manufactured. It is not you accidentally broke it. You wore it every day because you loved it to death, and it just now looks awful. You left it, like today I was doing laundry, and I heard something jiggle in my jeans. It was a ring. Thank goodness I found it. But you know, those kind of things happen where we leave our jewelry in our pocket and through the washer and dryer it goes, and it's not going to look good when it comes back out. So if something like that happens, I have the oops guarantee. So if you break your jewelry, if you wear it out, if you lose it, has anybody ever lost one earring? Is that a pain?
Yes.
So if you lose one earring, call me up. You can take advantage of the oops guarantee and you can rebuy whatever it is at my cost, which is 50% off. You love it?
Love it.
All right, so think about it this way with your jewelry when you're trying to judge whether it's a manufacturing defect or it's wear and tear. If it's kind of like your shoes. If you buy a cute pair of shoes and you wear them once in a while, they could last for years. If you wear them every day, it's kind of like your kids' tennis shoes. Have you ever looked at them after, a month? You're like, are these a month old or are they a year old? Because they just put them through the ringer. So you can do whatever you want with your jewelry. Just don't ask Premier to replace it if it's just you loving the jewelry. Because remember what I told you at the beginning. We take part of the profit at the end of every month and give it to missions. So if you're asking Premier to replace a piece, I know they'll do it. They've never turned anyone down, but it takes part of our profit away. So just keep that in mind. All right, S.
Sexy.
Woo. Jen.
Sensational.
Sensational.
Sassy.
Sassy. I like it. Okay, this is a lightning round, Jen. Are you ready? She's like, oh my gosh. Anybody can get this, and you know they're going to know these, but you have to tell me things not to do wearing your jewelry that starts with S. Go.
Swim.
Shampoo. Swim. Spray.
Swim.
Swim.
Sleep. Shower.
Sleep. Shower. That's good.
I know what they are.
Yeah.
I have to say that.
You can give her one for the dirty mouth in the back. Did we get them all? Did we get this? jewelry will stay looking nicer longer if we don't do these things wearing our jewelry. So take your rings off when you wash your hands, and if you're gonna go out and you're gonna work in the garden, take your necklace off because we don't want to sweat all over it. All right, next letter is F.
Fabulous. Funky.
Funny. Ooh, that was a good one. And
Feisty.
Feisty.
Funny.
All right, that's great. Now F is for fashion. Now in your books, you've got a picture, a big picture of a lot of ladies. Looks like this. Take it out, okay?
It's in the back.
It's on your board. It's on the back of your board. Okay, if you have a board, it's on the back of your board. If it's in your folder, it's in your folder. Now, I want to give you a couple quick fashion tips, and then we're going to move into how accessories can help you to look about 10 pounds thinner and look your very best. But I want you to look at these before and after pictures and just notice some similarities across the board. We want to have shorter sleeve lengths. Okay, if we don't want our sleeves to be going down to our elbows and being wide, so polos that have big shirts as we're moving into the spring and the summer, we want more like what Tracy has on, sort of a cap sleeve, or what Louise has on, a sleeveless. If we are going to have sleeves, have them be more tight to your arm rather than flaring out, because it's going to give the illusion that you're bigger. If we're in long sleeve weather, 3/4 length sleeves are always the best to show off our arm candy, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. Love it. Also, the shirts, we want, like this jacket is a great way to give yourself a waist, even if you don't have one. It doesn't matter what size you are. If you're a 2 petite or a 2X, if you put on a little jacket like this that buttons and then flares out just a little bit, you give yourself a little bit of a waist. Do you love that?
Yes.
And some hips. And what we want is we want to mimic the hourglass figure. This is Mandy. She's my partner in crime. She was so excited that she forgot her head. But I wanted to show you, when you wear clothes that are too big, you know, you're shopping and you see a dress, and this was my $19 bargain. Isn't this great? And, you know, you're like, oh my gosh, it's only $19. I totally have to get it, but it's one size too big, right? And you're like, yeah, no, it'll be okay. So see how much wider she looks, okay? If we get the size she needs and tighten that up, she looks so much better giving herself a waist. So we want to wear clothes that actually fit us. We want to watch for extra material. So some of the places that we have extra material that we don't want is our neckline. So if you want to look 10 pounds thinner immediately, you want to drop your neckline. It's a crazy, awesome optical illusion, girls. You can still have the ice cream cone, just wear a V-neck.
Love it.
It's awesome. All right, so a V-neck is the universal vest neckline. And what it does is it again mimics the hourglass figure. It's an optical illusion, so it draws the eye down, mimicking the hourglass. It also takes away all that extra material. When you wear a high neckline, if you've ever put a turtleneck on, and because I love turtlenecks, please, I have a pile of them. I wear them all the time. I'm going to tell you how to wear them. But when you wear a high collared shirt like a turtleneck, the color starts here. It goes over the mountains, down the valley, and it's as wide as the eye can see, all the same color. And so it's just, you know, it's all that color, you look wider. If you drop your neckline, it takes all that extra color away, it breaks it up, and you're gonna look thinner. Now, what if you don't like V-necks? You're not comfortable with V-necks, or you just have lots of really cool high-collared shirts. I've actually been shopping for more shirts and dresses that go straight across lately, and here's why. Because we can actually create the look ourselves with our jewelry. So even if this particular dress was a high-collared shirt, by putting the necklace, this one is called Top Notch, on there, we instantly give it a V-neck look, breaking up all that color, and we do it with our jewelry. Do you love that?
Love it.
So we can wear statement necklaces like what I'm wearing. This particular necklace would be great on a high collared shirt. With the long chains that we have here, we can extend this anywhere we want it to go. It'll go all the way down to here. What is this one called?
Angel Mist.
Angel Mist. Okay, so I love this big, bold splash of this fuchsia pink. Do you love it?
Love it.
So cute. And so this would really create that V-neck without having to have a V-neck, okay? Another quick tip that I want to give you right now, because we're moving into capri weather. There is a new type of capri that is back, and it's trendy. And just because something is back and it is trendy does not mean you should buy it. It is called the culotte. And it is back in the stores. Now, a culotte is a wide capri that is cut a little shorter. And so if you notice the girl in the white, she's wearing wide leg capris with the orange shirt in the lower corner. And you can see how much heavier she looks versus wearing pants like I have on that are narrowed legged. Now, at the same time, remember, just because it zips doesn't mean it fits. So we don't want to like slither into some, super tight pants. But having wide leg pants really adds that extra material that's going to make you look wider. And when we crop them, we're basically cutting our legs off and we just look shorter. So it's just not a great look unless you're like 6'2". So just be wary of that. All right, so one of the other things we mentioned was extra material on our sleeves. And we want to raise up our sleeves. We want 3/4 length sleeves because we're going to show off our arm candy. So you have a love it list in your folder or on your little boards. And if you take that out, that is for you. Now I have a special today because I'm going to show you a ton of jewelry. Now my special is when you spend $75, you get your next item 25% off. So it could be your most expensive item, doesn't matter. But I want you to keep track of what it is you want to look at again. Everything's in alphabetical order in the back of our book. None of you have books right now. That was on purpose. They're up front. So I'll give you those at the end. But you want to just jot down anything that you like that you want to look at again and think about gifts. Now we have Mother's Day coming. We can't order it, won't be in time, but you just tell your husband you took care of it this year and you got yourself what you wanted and he will be thrilled, okay? So think about gifts and everything. So this is Mandy, and Mandy is wearing a very special necklace, and it is called Top Notch. And Top Notch is special because we only have about 60 days left to sell it, and it's going into the vault. So we will probably see this necklace again, but I don't know when. This was our featured necklace in our catalog this year, so it's very special, but more importantly, Jen is hopefully going to get this for free, and it is a $69 necklace. So if you have a show in the month of May, and it is $500, then you get this necklace that will soon be gone for just $500. So if you like this necklace, you're definitely going to want to either book a show today or order this because it will be gone. Now, why is this necklace so special? Well, it's so versatile. We actually have a little booklet that it comes with that teaches you all of the ways to wear it.
Love it.
That? I know, it's pretty awesome. Now, what's really cool about this is that it's a chunky necklace, but it doesn't have to be. Everything's removable. We have this pendant, silver on one side, gold on the other, so you can put this on just about anything. Each one of these chains is an individual chain. So we can actually take all of these off, and so it can be any length you want it to be. And this is a great basic necklace to have to add pendants. You could do all silver or a two-tone look. These beaded necklaces can actually go together and become a long necklace.
Love it.
We have this great extender, and it can actually be worn in the front along with your pendant on it. It's amazing. And it comes with a bracelet that I was told, oh, here it is. A bracelet that you can actually use as an extender. So it's just limitless, all the things you can do with this one necklace. This can be wrapped around your wrist as a bracelet. It's just awesome. So that's Top Notch. Now, speaking of bracelets, I was telling you a little bit about my arm candy. Over here, I have bangles. Now, every girl loves bangles. But one of the problems with bangles is sometimes they're a little too big or sometimes they're a little too snug. Now on me, they're a little bit big. So I have what I like to refer to as a stopper. So if any of you have tiny wrists, you're gonna want today to buy this stopper. This particular one is called Instaglam. I love it. This is one of my everyday pieces. If you see me at the grocery store, seriously, this is probably gonna be on my body. It's just one of those favorite things. But Instaglam is right here. It's stretchy. And so where my bangles are a little big, I put the Instaglam on and it stops it. Okay?
And I never knew that. Love it.
Love it? Now, this particular bracelet is awesome right now as a gift for mom or grandma or yourself. This is what I'm giving both my mom and my mother-in-law this year for Mother's Day. This bracelet. Super cute, and I just added one of our 8, this is a $39 bracelet. What's it called? Anybody remember? Daily Devotional, there you go. And I added a little Keeping It Personal charm. Right now I just have my daughter, but I just ordered the other 2, so I'm going to have all 3 of my kids on there. And that just makes a great personal gift to give to Grandma, which is really great. And then some of you have, oh, this is sentimental, which I love too, because see the little charms hanging from the bottom? So this little charm bracelet, women love charms. Look around, women are wearing them all the time, so this is great. Now, some women have the opposite problem, and that is that the charm, or the bracelets are too tight. It's hard to get over their wrists, arthritis, or whatever it might be. So these are great. These are called Arrow. Now, women love these. Are you ready? Love it! They stretch, so it's super comfortable, and especially women that work in tight tell me that they love these, because they kind of smoosh when they put their hands down, and they really don't make it nearly as much noise as the other ones, so some women really, really love these Arrows. Now, we also have another set that come in color, and you can have fun with these. You could do 2 arrows and 1 blue and create a little set. You could stack these up.
Love it.
And just create a whole fun little look and create a lot of arm candy. Isn't that cute?
Yes.
With 2 sets of stretchy bracelets, so we love that. Okay, and over here,
What are those blue ones called?
Ombre.
Yeah.
ombre,
And what is the stretchy one?
Arrow, or can't get enough. They also stretch. Now, this is a must-have. If you want to be on trend, you've got to have a leather It's a Wrap. It comes in brown and gold, and this is the silver version. It's an awesome, awesome gift. This is so comfortable, and you will wear it all the time. Now, do you see how lonely my watch looks? It's so sad. It needs a watch buddy. So that's where It's a Wrap, or maybe Instaglam, or some fun little, that charm bracelet, that would be super cute, but your watch needs a buddy. Okay, now a watch is a great thing to get at 25% off. So if you spend $75, you can get that at 25% off. Now don't forget about your rings. I love to wear my rings on my middle finger, okay, statement ring. But I also, especially when I'm hot in the summertime, my wedding rings aren't real comfortable, so I wear Premier rings. This one's called the Laura ring, and I just put that on my wedding finger. Super fun. All right, now I want to teach you guys some really easy ways to accessorize. So a lot of women say, I don't really know even where to start. So what you want to do is you want to start with a basic necklace. This one is called Silverado. Isn't that pretty? Now what you want to do is you want to add a charm bracelet for some va-va-voom, okay? So we're going to put a little charm bracelet. Now notice, this necklace now with the charm bracelet is hitting the top of her dress. You really don't want that, because people are all going to stare. And they're going to go, did you want that in? Is it out? Is it in? Is it out? Is it in? Is it out? And then they're just staring at the girls, and you're thinking, oh, wow, So we're either going to raise it up, or we're going to lower it down. So like 2 fingers below, so it's definitely there. Now, Mandy is like an A cup. Okay, she's not really very well endowed like me. I hide it really well, but I am a double D. And so what do I do? I hide it. So whenever I wear a necklace, I don't know if any of you have this problem, but it goes between the girls, okay? And so long necklaces especially are hanging down in there, because we're going to frame this necklace with this one, which is called True Blue.
Love it.
And isn't that look pretty? And so then, it goes between the girls and it disappears and then it pops out underneath. So here's my tip. Wear tank tops, okay? Because tank tops pull it taut and everything will lay very, very nicely. Tank tops are your friend. So when I wear this dress, I wear a spaghetti strap tank top, and it's going to pull everything taut like that, and your jewelry will lay beautifully, okay? Now, we're framing this. Now, another thing we can do is for some more va-va-voom, we can layer it with Gemma.
I love it.
Okay?
Love it.
Now, we might take this away and just go with long. Now, remember when I told you a V-neck necklace is a good friend of yours? It's going to bring attention to your face. It's going to break up the color of your shirt. You're going to mimic that hourglass figure. A long necklace does the same thing. That's an elongated V. So even short women, I have women tell me I'm too short. No, you're not. I'm 5'3". This is what I wear. Okay, so you can wear these long necklaces. If you're uncomfortable, you can take one of the handy dandy clip-its, that Robin one, and that you can get for free when you watch my video. And we are going to hang the necklaces from a clip-it. We are going to take the other side and make a smiley face. We are going to come around Mandy's neck, put the other loop in the clip-it, lock it shut. It's lost back there because it's the right color and it looks pretty. And on the front, now we have this wonderful, short, chunky necklace.
Love it.
Isn't that awesome? I know. You gotta have a clip-it, so you might as well get it for free by watching the video. All right, now, we can also change our look again. That's why I love having this basic necklace. And just switch it out. You can take a pin, any pins that you have, and open it up. This one's called Posy. And we're just going to put it right over, lock it shut, and it becomes a pendant. Now, of course, what we want to do is we want to frame it, okay? Because that draws the eye down. Super cute, okay? All right, now, another really awesome necklace that can do these same tricks is called Easy Living. Now, Easy Living is awesome because it's black leather. Everybody has black. Everybody likes to be casual. Comes with this removable pendant, and this necklace is so versatile. It's $49. We can wear it by itself like that. We can add this pendant. We can even make it long. Okay, so it's so cool, so versatile. It's a must-have. You just open it up, and boom, it's long. Okay, and you can change out all of your pendants with that one as well. Now, another thing that you can do is, I'm going to show you, okay, let's see. I'm going to show you this wonderful little necklace. This one. This one is called Matthew. Now, lots of women have dainty necklaces. Their mom bought them, their husband bought them, and they don't want to take it off. This is a great necklace that's sentimental. This is an actual mustard seed. This makes a great gift. If somebody has had, it's been a really great friend, you could give it to her and say, I just want you to know how much I appreciate all the faith you've ever had in me. Or maybe your daughter's going off to college. Every time you see this mustard seed, remember we have a lot of faith in you, so make good decisions. If somebody's sick and they're struggling, I give this as a gift all the time to my friends that are struggling, and just tell them to remember when they see the mustard seed that that's all the faith that you need. And so this is a little dainty necklace, very precious, sweet gift to give. But kind of lost, right? She's really not got a lot going on. Okay, so here's how we deal with the little necklace we don't want to take off. We frame it. Okay, so this one, boom. This one is called Riviera. See the huge difference? It draws the eye to the little necklace, makes a big difference. This is called framing. And again, this necklace can be made short. Okay? Now another really great little necklace that people love is called Jolie. Okay, so here is Jolie, and here it is framed. And the great thing about Jolie is you can wear just these two strands, or you can wear this strand, and you can take a pendant, and you can add it to Jolie.
Love it.
Okay, isn't that great? So I hope you're writing these things down on your love it list, because you're never going to remember. And you're going to say, Julie, what was that little thing? And I'm like, I don't know which one it was. Okay, this one is my favorite necklace. It's really selling well for me. This is called Montana, and you know why?
Love it.
Everybody has jeans. And a really great fashion tip, if you notice, my shoes are the same color as my jacket. I'm connecting my color. I love to do that. So if you're wearing jeans, maybe a white t-shirt, throw on a blue necklace, pulls the blue from your pants.
Love it.
So it's a great way to just pull your whole look together. Now you might say, well, this is too long. Never fear, with a black clip-it, we can make it short. And if this is too dressy, never fear, it's removable.
Love it.
And because it's removable, if we wanted to get dressy, we can wear it all by itself. So,
Love it.
so fun. And a chain, and I love how sharp silver it is. This is called full circle. But if you're going to wear that, definitely frame it with sleeve links. And if you're not a bangle girl, this Snuggles bracelet is so comfortable, so fun, and just really adds that touch of silver. Do you love it?
Love it.
Love it. Okay. So, very good. So now you're thinking, okay, oh, I forgot my earrings too. These are my #1 selling earrings. They're called Julia. I see several of them in the room. Julia are $32. Now there's a reason that you want to wear big earrings.
Why?
Because big earrings take 10 pounds off of your hips.
Love it. Love it.
That's another optical illusion. Again, think about the 80s and big hair. Why did we spend so much time teasing our hair? Because we have an expected proportion size of our head to our hips, and if our head is bigger, our hips are smaller.
Love it.
And since big hair isn't in right now, thank goodness, we're going to do it with our accessories. So we're going to draw the eye out with our earrings, and it's going to make our hips look smaller, so we love that. All right, now you're thinking, all right, Julie, I'm looking at my Love It list. It's a mile long. I realize I've got to get that basic necklace, Silverado, so I'm going to get that Silverado. But now if I get Silverado, it's kind of plain. I need a pendant. So I'm going to get that posy pin. But if I get that posy pin, then I need that necklace to frame it. Okay, Peyton, I got to have that. But if I get the long necklace, I got to have the clip it, right? Now, if I get all that necklace stuff, I would be remiss not to have bracelets. So I'm going to need the Arrow, and I'm going to need the Instaglam, and I'm going to need the It's a Wrap, and I might as well just get a watch while I'm at it. And I cannot have the Julia earrings. Oh my goodness, it's like $300 worth of jewelry. What are you to do? Oh, let me think. What could you do? Oh, I know. You could be Jen. And you could have your own jewelry show. So you can get just a few friends. I'm glad you love that. You can get just a few friends together. Doesn't have to be like this. Jen had an amazing turnout. But you know, you can just get 2 or 3 ladies together and we could play in the jewelry. Doesn't even have to be at your house. It could be at Panera.
Love it.
It could be at my house. It could be at your friend's house. It could be at your mom's house. We just need to get a few friends together and we'll share these great fashion tips. I bet there's someone in your mind that you're thinking needs to hear about those culottes. So we need to have another little jewelry show. So I have a special for you. Now remember, if you have it in May, you'll get that wonderful necklace for free if you have a $500 show. But I have a special for you. Now see these $20 bills? Okay? I'm going to give you some of these today to take home with you if you decide to have a jewelry show with me. So if you decide to have a jewelry show with me, I don't care when, it could be December if you want, I'm going to give you one of these 20s. You're going to keep it and you're going to hand it back to me the night of your show. And on top of the hundreds of dollars you saw on that paper, how much hostesses get? They get 30% of the show total in free jewelry, plus those 2 bonuses, those $50 bonuses, plus they get to shop at half off. Jen is going to have a ball with that special order form. On top of all that, I'm going to add another $20 in free jewelry. Do you love that?
Love it.
But that's not all. If you have your jewelry show in June, I'm going to give you 2 $20 bills.
Love it.
But if you have your jewelry show in the month of May, so you can get that top-notch necklace for free, I'm not going to give you 1. I'm not going to give you 2. I'm going to give you 3 $20 bills. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around and I'm going to ask you, and remember, if we get 3 of you to say yes, Jen is going to get that other gift card. So that's pretty exciting. So Rachel, would you like 1 20, 2 20s, or 3 20s? 2 20s for June. All right, girlfriend, very good. What about you, my dear? 1 20, 2 20s, or 3 20s?
I'll take 3 times.
Woo! That's awesome! Jen, only 1 more. All right, that's awesome. What do you think, babe? 1 20, 2 20s, or 3 20s?
You know what?
I sense some hesitation, so I'm going to give you 1 20, and then we'll just talk about it. If you want to give it back to me, that's okay. So Tracy, 1 20, 2 20s, or 3 20s?
I know I'm going to go to her show, so can I book from her show?
You know what? You can, But I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you 120 so we can talk about it and we can work all that detail out. That way I'll know to talk to you. Okay? All right. Okay. And what about you, dear?
I'll take one.
One? Okay, very good.
Thank you.
I have one more. Okay. What about you, dear?
I would do two.
You would do too? Well, we'll just pretend that that's one. So there you go. Okay, very good. Awesome. Well, I did so good. I can't believe it. My whole business is set. Thank you so much. So we will talk as soon as we're done, and we'll talk about some dates. So that's very exciting. And those of you that didn't want to, everyone has the right to change your mind. So I will ask you again at checkout. So in fact, if you could pull out your guest surveys right now that's on your board, we are going to do 2 prizes today. We are going to do who has the most Diva dollars first. Love it. Louise is getting one more, baby. One more, baby. She's going to get the most Diva dollars, and I got all sorts of goodies in here, but never fear, even the quiet ones can win with me. So we're going to go ahead and fill out your guest surveys. And so if you pull those out for me, can I borrow yours? Okay, so we're going to put our name on it. And then the first thing says, would you like to play in my jewelry with your friends, family, coworkers, etc.? My average hostess gets $250 plus in free bling. So you just check yes.
Love it.
Add me to your later list. Maybe you want to do a catalog show, or not now, but that's no problem. All right, then do you need money for a cause? I do fundraisers, so you can go ahead and put if there's somebody that you want to raise money for. And if Jen decides to be a jewelry lady, would you do a show for her? I hope you all put yes for her. And then what's your interest level in hearing more about joining my jewelry team and making 50% yourself? So go ahead and circle no thanks is a 1 and all the way let's meet for coffee is a 10. So if you want to talk to me about doing what I do, circle a 10 or a 9 or an 8 and we'll chat. And then just let me know if you're planning to watch my video so that I can schedule and follow up with you to make sure you get a free clip it. And then if you would like to be added to my, my list, I send out 1 newsletter a month and it has specials in it and it talks about what's coming up and my open houses and my big sales. So if you want to get on that list, just check mark that and put your email on there. Okay, so we need to count how many Diva dollars. So let's see who has the most. And if we tie, we will have a Diva off, which is questions. So I hope you paid attention. Okay, so Louise was really working it, so let's see. And Janelle was really, oh my gosh, Janelle has a pile. Janine, sorry. I know, they were crazy. We might have to have a Diva off. They're still counting. This is why I have a lot of Diva dollars. It's helpful.
I have 23.
23 Louise has. I think she has beat you, Janine.
46.
46! Okay, you get to pick a prize. No, you can pick one. And then give me your guest surveys and we'll pick a winner. So just put your name on the guest surveys and we'll pick a winner from that as well. So go ahead and do it, girls. Yeah, go ahead. Put your names on it and then fold them in half and then I will draw a winner. Well, girls, thank you so much. Now listen, I've got books up here, but more importantly, I have jewelry over here. You want to try it all on. That's what we're here for. Now, I do frown upon you wearing my jewelry home. So I know some of you put it on to get in the mood, so make sure you just throw that back on the table. You can try anything but the earrings on, because that's just gross. And then I'm going to check out over here in this other room. So when you're ready, grab me. Now I take checks made to Julie David, cash, credit card, and the husband protection plan, which is a little bit of cash, a little bit of check, a little bit of credit card. So nobody, not even you, knows how much you spent. So just grab me when you're ready and we'll check out.
What about our jewelry we put on from here?
Yes, so just throw that back over there. That would be awesome. And the stuff that I talked about is right here, so I'll leave that up there because I know that's usually what you want to grab and try on. But there's a lot of jewelry. And then like I said, there are the books. And if you need me, just grab me. And as soon as you're ready, we'll go over to checkout. So we just need those guest surveys. Jim's helping me out. And we're going to pick one last winner. And then thank you, ladies, so much. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah? Well, share me with your friends, okay? Awesome. All right, Jen, you got that? And we've got some more here. I'll take these. Okay, and we'll pick a winner and get a prize. And then we'll go to checkout. All right, thank you. Okay. Okay, so we're going to pick a winner here. How about Colleen? No, wait, actually, you can't win twice, Janine, so I'm going to have you pick